disconnected.
Only me who got disconnected, or
No, we all. We
okay.
all
No,
got
we all got disconnected. I think some technical error.
Everybody has joined back. Shall I start?
You can start from the beginning, Prem.
Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Welcome to the online meeting of Club Toasted. I am pleased to be your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. In the online meeting environment, there are a few instructions that we follow. I would request you to rename yourselves. All Toastmasters can prefix TM to your name and guests can prefix guest. I also request all the speakers and role holders to prefix their role to their name so that it's easy to identify them. I give you 10 seconds for this particular activity. If you have not done yet, please do so. All speakers are requested to do a quick audio and video check before they start their speech. Tech host will confirm on the settings. I would request you not to type in the chat box when a speaker is speaking as it disturbs the speaker. Today we don't have any speaker, so we only have table topic today, table topics. You can use the private chat to provide feedback. You all are requested to keep your audio on mute in case you are not speaking. Please refrain from unnecessary moments or sipping on drinks if your video is on. Please turn off the video in case you need to do so. Do not click on share screen unless your speech or roles requires you to do so. You can display a high five or namaste when taking over or leaving from a role. You can connect with the Tech Master for any technical glitch. The Tech Master for today's meeting is Pooja ma'am. If you are a speaker, then please ensure you pin the timer or confirm that the same is visible at all times. The meeting is being recorded. In case you have any reservations, please let us know. Club Toasted, you can network during the break and after the meeting. Let me share the mission of the club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now I welcome our president, Toastmaster Shyam Sundar. Toastmaster Shyam Sundar is an aspiring Toastmaster recognized with dynamic VPE and VPM, who strongly believes in teamwork and individual growth. He is a passionate sales and marketing professional from Qatar. And above everything, he's a fantastic leader and a beautiful soul, always ready to help and support. Please help me welcome our president, Toastmaster Shyam Sundar, to take you through the further proceedings. Over to you, Shyam.
Thank you very, very much, Priyam, for that wonderful introduction as well as opening the meeting. What else we can expect from this last of a league of the term? Good evening, good day, and good day, or rather wherever you are in the world, it's good day for you, for all of you fellow Toastmasters, guests, and my dear fellow members of Club Toasted. Today, we are going to have a special meeting. It is special because it's not the usual meeting what we are going to have. It's going to bring in the change. We are going to embrace change. We are going to embrace the new ventures, new opportunities, as well as new frame of work, what we have been doing in Toastmasters. But before that, just for the benefit of for the benefit of members present here, as well as for all the members who have just joined in, Toastmasters has got enormous and numerous advantages that's going to bring to our members as well as guests. Toastmasters fraternity is just not a public speaking arena. It is the leadership building capabilities for each individual. It is the transformation what we are going to have, what we are going to see for individuals. It is an experience by them itself. It is an experience for the people who join Toastmaster as a normal person and walk out of this fraternity as a professional leader or a professional public speaker, be it at your own space, personal space, or professional space. Toastmaster is the only academy which will help you to improve your first of all your personal personal etiquities as well as your professional life in your life. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all for this wonderful online meeting number 86 of Club Toasted. And I open this meeting number 86 for Club Toasted. I have a small story to share it with you all, which we are going to witness it today. We all must have already seen a river which just flows, right? But when it flows, it makes way. It makes way, and it actually creates its own way to move on and to then join to the further ocean or big river, so on and so forth. What is that which is happening for that small canal or for the small river? It is nothing but it is experiencing the change. Now today, as we move on to meeting number 86, as we progress today, we are all going to witness a change which is a path for our growth, because change is the only one which is constant in our life. It is a catalyst for our growth, and it's a progress. When we embrace change, we open ourselves to new opportunities, fresh perspectives, and the potential for the greatness. Today, we are not just going to witness the change in our XCOM team. We are actively shaping our future. As we embark to this new change, which is going to happen towards the end of the meeting, it is our collective effort and it is our collective power with our shared goals. We're going to make a new vision, new change. So let's embrace this change, and also let us collectively welcome this new change, which we are going to have it today. With this, in order to create a change and bring some kind of different perspective for Club Toasted, today we have our special TMOD, Toastmaster of the Day, who is a very vibrant energy, who is a business coach, life business coach, who is passionate, committed to transforming lives through love, passion, and selfless approach. She is an author of 8 amazing life hacks and the visionary leader of A&K Transformation Academy, where she delivers impactful corporate training sessions with enthusiasm and dedication. With a heartful philosophy of creating a more beautiful, loving world, she thrives to touch on each and every lives. She embraced diverse roles professionally. She brings creativity and versatility. She is having a rich 9 years corporate experience. She bridges wisdom and practice. Her contribution makes both meaningful and inspiring. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have among us the great leader who is none other than our own TMOD Prem Sharma. Please welcome her for today's evening as TMOD to take it further, the proceedings of this meeting. But before I hand over to her, I'll have to make one gesture here of welcoming our guest. I see a guest here, Pranoti Gupte. Pranoti, could you please unmute yourself, and if you can switch on your camera, that will be great, and introduce yourself about yourself, just in a short words. Pranoti?
Hello. Good evening, everyone. I'm so sorry that I can't switch on my video because I'm somewhere outside. I somehow wanted to join for Priyam because it's been long that I was looking out for it. So my name is Pranoti Gupte. I'm Priyam's friend. I am a trainer by profession. I do corporate training, and yes, that's all about me. I want to keep it short and sweet so that I can continue listening to you people. I'm really looking forward to.
Thanks a lot, Pranati. We were not able to hear very clearly about your introduction, but later during the program, whenever you are settled down, you can just come back, switch on the video, and again give your introduction.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our own TMOD of today evening, Priyam Sharma. Priyam, the virtual screen is all yours.
Thank you so much, Sham, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I am a bit nervous today, being first time, but it is going to be amazing experience for me as a TMOD. Uh, okay, Harneet is our member. First time I saw, so I thought she is our guest. Anyways, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. Once again, as a Toastmaster of the day, I'm welcoming you all again. Today, we are diving into a sizzling debate. Are we a melting pot or a salad bowl? Now, before you think and panic, did I land in a MasterChef episode? Let me assure you, there will be no chopping of cucumbers or melting of cheese, at least not today. When cultures mix, do we all become one gooey fondue of traditions, or do we keep our flavors distinct like a gourmet salad? Let's find out together, but beware. I may toss in some crouton questions and dressing remarks to keep you on your toes. It is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the 86th meeting of Club Toasted Toastmasters Club. For the benefit of our esteemed guests, let me explain the structure of today's meeting. Normally, it is divided in three parts, but today it is divided only in two segments: table topic round and election. So, table topic round is an impromptu speaking round where members and guests get to practice thinking and speaking on their feet. Election round, where election commission officer will conduct the election of the new executive committee. As a Toastmaster of the day, it is my duty to introduce the role bearers who will assist me in running today's meeting smoothly. So we used to have a counter, grammarian, but today we will only be having our timer. So keep the track of time, please help me welcome our timer of the day, Toastmaster Mamata. She is a believer. She is a believer in dreams, hard work, and achievements. Her mantra to herself is never give up. Mamata Gopinath is a lifetime learner who is passionate about making a positive impact on millions of lives through the software she supports across the globe. She heads the customer service support service at Tele Solutions Bangalore. Please help me welcome the timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Mamata Gopinath. Mamata, would you like to introduce everybody about your role?
Thank you, Toastmasters of the Day, Priyam Sharma. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My role as a timer is to keep the time for all the speakers, and they have to speak within their allotted time. This will also ensure that the meeting runs on time and we are able to keep up the required agenda on time. So to help, I'll be changing the backgrounds. To help me do this, I have three colors. The virtual background with me will show a green background. Yes. When the speaker hits qualifying time, I will show yellow background when the speaker hits the target time, and I will show a red background when the speaker has reached the end of their allotted time. So for today's table topics, we have the speeches needs to be within 1 to 2 minutes, and I will show the green background at 1 minute, and at 1.5 minutes, I'll be sharing yellow background, and at 2 minutes, I will share the red background. So this is about this. I'm not sure if we have the evaluations today. If there are evaluations, it is between 2 to 3 minutes, and at 2 minutes, it's green. Yellow, it is 2.5, and at 3, it is red. So please have a check, pin the timer so that you are able to see how we can do within time. The most important, the most costliest element in this earth is the time. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmasters, Priyam Sharma.
Thank you so much, Mamata. So, before proceeding further, let's do a quick activity. I'll name a country and you shout the first thing that comes to your mind: food, dance, person, or stereotype. I'll be sharing the screen as well. Are you ready? Great. Sharing is not turned on. Thank you so much. So first country is Italy.
Pasta.
Pizza.
Pizza. What else?
Tower of Pisa.
Okay, fine. Pizza.
Cheese.
We know Italy for pizza.
Yeah.
Next is Japan.
Sushi.
Martial art,
Sushi.
fast.
Martial arts.
Sushi, martial arts. Very nice. India.
Guys, Bhangra.
Pani Puri.
Pani puri.
Heritage.
Pani puri, eternal love.
Puri.
Masala dosa.
Masala dosa. Very good. Brazil.
Football team.
Football.
Football
Next
team.
to that.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Very
Carnival.
nice. France.
Fashion.
Yeah.
Passion.
Croissants. Pants.
Cool. Very nice. So everybody has answered something or the other. See how unique each culture is. But when we travel, live, or work together, we exchange ideas, language, and even food delivery apps. That's the beauty of culture, isn't it? To bring us today's Table Topics Challenge, we have a very special person with us. DTM Pooja Saran. Pooja Saran is a clinical hypnotherapist, certified life coach, and accredited NLP trainer with over a decade of experience. She has worked with over 5,000 clients and helps unlock the unique authenticity code in individuals and organizations. From emotional intelligence to handwriting analysis and financial therapy, her credentials are as rich and diverse as her passions. A mother of two, teen adventures, and wife to a superhero. She firmly believes the quality of your life depends on the quality of communication with yourself first. Please join me in welcoming our table topic master of the day, DTM Pooja Saran.
Thank you so
Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
much. Thank you. What a lovely day. I can see such beautiful faces. Welcome, Harneet. Welcome, Sarda. Oh my God. I can't tell you how happy I am to see even Juliet here. Hi, Juliet. We have another guest, Jhansi. Can you please introduce yourself? Tell us from where you are, who invited you, and what are you waiting? What are you looking for in this meeting? Jhansi, please unmute yourself and share something about you.
Yeah, thank you, Pooja. I'm based out of Hyderabad. I belongs to a corporate club from Hyderabad, JP Morgan Chase. I'm the president of that club now currently. I got this invite from Priyam Sharma. We both are part of some other community. So this is the first time I'm attending an international Toastmaster event online. I visited those clubs here in Hyderabad, but very happy to connect with you all and be part of this event today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome, President. I think we should give a big round of salute to the President. Okay, now you must have noticed. Well, I would love to have you on the table topic, Jhansi, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you must have seen everyone is in having a virtual background, not me. I have some secret to share why I'm not having the virtual background. So table topic for the benefit of guests is an impromptu section. Why Toastmasters promote table topic is a lot of times you get opportunity to speak even for 2 seconds or 2 minutes or 20 minutes, but you need to decide what is valuable for you. If it's a 20-minute topic, I heard one amazing speaker said that if you want me to speak for 1 hour, I'm ready right now. If you want me to speak for 20 minutes, call me after 15 days. But if you want me to speak for 2 minutes, I will be ready only after 2 months. Because that's the power of 2 minutes. You need to just remove all the hustle bustle and get into the right space. That's what Toastmasters aims you to give value every second. Table topic section, I will give you a topic and I would invite you to speak for 1 minute minimum. 1.5 minutes, our timer will show you, 1 minute, the timer will show you green light, 1.5, it will show you orange or yellow if you're a man and you don't understand the difference between orange and yellow. And red light would be at 2 minutes. You will get 30 seconds grace to wind up the topic. Now, how you can take that topic? There are a lot of ways to go about it. One is PPF. What did you think about the topic in past? What do you think about in present? And what may be your opinion in the future? It can also be an Oreo section. It's like, what was the opinion? What is the reason you chose it? What's the example? Why did you choose it? And come back to the opinion that this is why my opinion is. You can choose your own way. If you don't like the topic, just talk about something that you like. So you're absolutely open. Make sure 1 minute is the minimum time to qualify for our certificate of best table topic speaker. I'm going to invite the experienced table topic speaker first, so that we kind of know how it is done the best way. Juliet, are you ready? Okay, you guys are not supposed to say no when I say you're ready. Once a Toastmasters, you're all in.
Yes, I'm ready, Pooja.
Okay, can you see me?
They have changed the
Can you see
setting.
me now?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to choose any one of the books from here, and that would be your table topic.
Okay, I can't see that clear.
No, you will not be able to. That's the reason these are like that. Just choose the color and give me the number. I will take it out for you.
I'm not able to see the name of the
I don't
books.
want you to see the name. I will show you the name.
Okay, so red looks bright for me. Can you pick up the red one for me, which is behind you?
This one or this one?
Anything. Maybe the first one you touched. I
Okay.
can't see the name.
Juliet, your topic for the day. Harry Potter. Harry Potter, Juliet, Juliet, Harry Potter. Over to you.
When my son was so excited about books, he wanted to go to the library. And when I took him to the library, there was a lot of books about Harry Potter. And my son was jumping in joy saying that my friend said, I want to read Harry Potter. And when I read that, I become a very great person, is what my son said when he was a very small kid. When I had to take that book, and then the librarian said, sorry, ma'am, we can't give you this book because it's a big demand and you are on the waiting list. You need to come back after a week if you want to take this book. And my son was crying, jumping, and he really wanted to read this book because he wanted to go back to his friends and show that he's something great who had read that book. Then I came back and I just went through all of this. It's more of a fiction and more of how the children were so more curious. And that's when I really thought about how come a small book, could really capture the big audience, even all the children. And that's when they even said that it becomes a great part of their life when they have to really read that book. That made me think that if you even start something very small, you can really achieve something big, even if it's going to be the small audience, like the children we want to capture. So as Toastmasters, we could also see that we can start something very small and probably you could be the author of some book in future. Thank you. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much. See how brilliantly it is done. I remembered a small start for Juliet was Toasteropedia for evaluation. And she did a mind-blowing job when it comes to evaluation just because of that small start and small idea. Thank you so much, Juliet, for inspiring us. Can I request the timer to keep the hands raised so that you by default get pinned for all the speakers? Timer, please keep your hands raised so that you by default are there on the perfect. Can I request Harneet for taking up the next table topic?
Pooja, one
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Should I change the background or no?
Yes, you keep the background, just keep your hands raised so that you are pinned by default. When you raise the hands, everyone will be able to see the code.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Yes, Harneet, choose your topic.
Well, you want me to tell the color of the book or what?
Color, the section, whatever, it's your library.
How you have categorized your books, like section, when you say section, like, I mean, are there, is it fiction or self-improvement?
No.
When you make an open ground, then I have full right to choose.
Choose a number of maybe the section and give me the color.
Choose a color,
White
Harneet,
color.
like how I did.
White color.
Which one?
You choose now. There's so many white.
Okay. Be exceptional. Be exceptional. Harneet, be exceptional. Over to you.
First of all, good evening, everyone. It has been a long time I have not been here, and there's so many faces who are familiar. So it is so nice to be here. Do not mind my looks today because I'm a little unwell. All right, let me start with my topic. Be exceptional. I feel that if I think that it's a beautiful way for Pooja to start this with the choice of books, because books are the only things which can make us exceptional. It changes our thought process. one of the author I was just listening to the podcast by Robert Greene. He said that if we do not read books, we will not have any kind of important thoughts. Just imagine your lives without books, and you will have no history, you will have no fiction, you will have no nothing to talk about. So our thoughts will be so vague, so boring, so not meaningless. And when we start reading, our thoughts start to become bigger and bigger, and that's how we become exceptional. And everybody is different in their choices of what they want to read, and they become exceptional in their own areas of interest. So books play an important role to I think gain our knowledge and improve our thoughts. So of course, if I have to be exceptional, I cannot avoid reading books, and I love reading books. They are my lifeline, and I am thankful to Pooja for choosing books as the table topic for today. So thank you.
Thank you so much. And to be exceptional, you have to join Toastmasters. Won't you all agree to it?
I have already joined, Pooja.
Thank you so much. Let me
I'm
quick-
not a guest today, I'm a member.
I know, see,
I've
I'm
paid the
so
fee.
proud to say that you're a member for us. Thank you so much for coming back. Let me go to Sarda. Sarda, I'm seeing you after a very long time. There is no to it. Please say yes.
Yes.
And choose your destiny.
Let me go for the color blue.
Okay. Decide.
Yeah.
Which one? Number?
The first one. I'm clueless. Yeah.
Ah. The speaking tree. The speaking tree, Sarada. Sarada, the speaking tree. Stage is all yours.
Hello, Toastmasters and my dear friends. It's been so long, as Harmeet said. The speaking tree. What if a tree speaks? What would you ask the speaking tree? Imagine I was walking on the platform, and suddenly someone spoke to me. I was guessing, I was turning back and looking around at people, and there was no one around. Suddenly, the tree bowed down and it started speaking to me. I was really shocked. Was it some imaginary world, or have I landed on some imaginary world? No, it was a tree. Tree was urging me something. It was giving me some message, and I was unable to capture it. I started walking and I did not listen to what the tree said, but then it fell down with no one cared it. And that was what the message was. So we've been cutting trees all the time and spoiling the environment. And it was giving the message that you have to plant trees and not spoil the environment. So which stuck into my mind, and I was able to convey all these messages to the other fellow mates or the whole environment, that we have to save our environment and not spoil it. It was an alert message from every one of us. Thank you, Toastmaster. Over to you.
Thank you so
Totally bad at it. I'm so sorry.
Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. Thank you so much, Sarda. Let me go to the guest now. Jhansi, are you ready to take up the table topic? Understanding that you have been in table topic or Toastmasters meeting, you kind of have a gist of it. Jhansi, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, table topics is still a nightmare, but I can try.
Okay. Choose your destiny or the table topic from here.
Is it only we need to choose the books or anything that is on the shelf?
Okay, let us give you that also. You thought out of the box. Anything in the shelf.
Okay, I want to take the timer, sand timer next to the books.
Toastmasters Jhansi. To be Toastmasters Jhansi, sand timer. Jhansi, sand timer, Jhansi, over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. When I look at the sand timer, it takes me to the time 6 months ago when I bought the sand timer for my son, who's 5 years old. Um, so I literally bought that for my son to teach him like how he can improve on his little things. Like it's I bought a 2 minute sand timer for him. So I kept in by the time if the sand timer finishes, it's done, you should done your brushing. Or I should keep my his dinner, breakfast, whatever it is into pieces. I told him that by the time it is end, you should have this one morsel of this dosha or idli, whatever it is. So that is how I started teaching the importance of timings and how he can adapt to this world on his own, how he can be independent. And that is what I get reminded. But yes, in this fast-paced world, everyone is running behind time. Everyone is juggling with the things, office, work, everything, our own passion, self-development. But what I recently understood is we don't need to chase the time. Yes, of course, we have things to prioritize, but we can go based on our priority, not the chase, not to chase the time. It's okay. It's okay to slow down sometime. Of course, our health is more important. So there was a recent thing happened and I've learned was I am the most priority. It's okay. I don't need to chase time or whatever it needs to be done. It's okay. It's okay. I need to take care of myself. If I am okay, then only I can take care of others. I cannot pour from an empty cup. So that's what the message I thought and I want to share it here. Thank you, Toastmaster Pooja. Over to you.
Thank you so much. To be Toastmasters Jhansi, from time to the cup to be filled up by first. I'll take one more. Raise your hands if you want it. Okay, I've got 2, 3. Okay, let me go with Rabi. Rabi, choose your destiny. I'll spotlight myself so that you can think. Give me the color or anything in the set now.
Okay, I will go with this one. Thick one in the green.
Thick one in the green.
Yes, that one. Yes.
You are a
Sky
real
green.
fan. You can see the color green. Thank you so
Oh,
much
sorry.
for saying it as green. Toastmasters Rabi, design your life. Design your life, Toastmasters Rabi. Over to you.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening, everyone. Everybody needs to design their life because when we take birth, we are empty minded. Nobody is taught anything. So, whoever has achieved bigger success in life, they designed. Some people they design because of their surrounding, the environment, uh, the family background where they born. Other people, even they faced many difficulties. They were inspired by some people, some inspirational figures, so that, oh, those people from that background could do this much. Why can't we do? Then they start designing their life. They work hard. They don't give up continuously. They keep trying, improving themselves, and one day they become successful. Some other people, they are doing for all, I mean, for the society, for betterment of human life, full life they dedicate for others. Still, they feel that this is my duty. God has given me life and I have to do something back to the society, back to the people. And those people are to be remembered. They left their legacy behind. And to the generations to come, they will remember. Like 500 years back, somebody born came to this earth and he gave too much. He had huge knowledge to spread. That is the reason I urge you all to design your life better. If you have published book, publish one more. If you are reading 10 pages, go for 20 pages. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Ravi. That was a brilliant take. I enjoyed thoroughly. I hope you also enjoyed the table topic. With this, I'll hand it over to the Toastmasters of the day, Priyam Sharma. Please put your hands together for Priyam Sharma back on the stage. Thank you so much.
That was deliciously impromptu. We have melted ideas and tossed thoughts around, and you all have added your own flavor. You all stirred the pot and served your thoughts with confidence, and I just loved it. Now let's play a quick game again where you need to guess the gesture. Let me share the screen again. So we are done with this. What is this gesture? Come on, quick.
Thank you.
Greeting. Greeting.
Arigato.
Thank you.
Arigato.
Moshi.
Yes, it's bowing. It's bowing
Yes,
in
yes.
Japanese. We can see some Japanese.
Yeah.
Next one.
Let's
Come on.
go. Let's
Thumbs
go.
up.
Agreeing.
Let's go. All okay.
Agreeing.
Happiness.
Agreeing.
You can do it.
I
Well
love
done.
it.
Thumbs up. It's normal gesture. Thumbs up. This one? This is quite difficult, I guess.
It's caring.
Care.
To the heart.
Love yourself.
Fingers crossed.
Heal
care.
your heart.
Hand over heart.
Love yourself.
Hand
I
over
feel
heart.
Love
your
your-
heart.
Cross your heart.
Love your
Cross your heart.
Yes. Yes. Love your heart. Cross your heart. Hand over heart. What is this?
Namaste.
Namaste.
Yes. This is so easy. Now this one.
Flying.
Love
Thank you,
Flying
Maha.
kiss. Flying heart.
Thank
Flying
you.
kiss.
Love you.
Absolutely right. Isn't it fascinating how even our body language is shaped by our culture? Right? Now, since today's meeting is not a traditional one with prepared speeches, but more of a vibrant mix, like a well tossed salad, crunchy with ideas, colorful with participation, and refreshing in its flow, it's time for the final segment of the evening, where we will be welcoming our election commission officer and also general evaluator DTM Christopher Almeida, who will guide us through the election and general evaluation for table topic. DTM Christopher Almeida is an Indian at heart and global in spirit. He's the IT director at DHL Express Qatar with over 20 years of experience, and he has been a Toastmaster for 17 plus years. Known for his ever positive B plus attitude, he has earned multiple accolades, including the Steve Award 6 years in a row, and has been recognized as one of the top 50 tech influencers in Qatar. Christopher is also a club sponsor branding pioneer, workshop facilitator, and firm believer in the fit to lead philosophy. Having completed over 550 consecutive days of fitness, oh my God. He is a globetrotter, a family man, and someone who does ordinary things extraordinarily well. Please help me welcome our GE General Evaluator and Election Commission Officer, DTM Christopher Almeida. Over to you.
Gorgeous Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, good evening. Welcome to the segment General Evaluation. Just as the name sounds, evaluation of anything and everything that happens during the meeting. Well, I was so mesmerized with this meeting today that I completely forgot about my role as a General Evaluator. Well, let me tell you, I'm really enjoying this meeting. I believe we had only one guest for today's meeting. Let me check if there are any other guests. Jasi is a Toastmaster, if I'm right. Yeah, so there are no guests. So I believe
Yes, yes,
Has a
you're
guest.
right.
He's been in Toastmasters. And with your permission, Christopher, sir, can I launch the poll before we start the process?
yes.
I request to please give us the poll results so that I continue the process once distinguished Toastmasters Christopher take over. The poll is on your screen right now.
So while you do that, I will continue with my segment.
Yeah.
Toastmaster wears multiple hats. Thank you, Pooja. And today I'm wearing those multiple hats. So I will start off my role as General Evaluator. Is that okay? Or should I continue with the election officer? So General Evaluator, okay. So General Evaluator, a typical uh, general evaluation is where I have three segments where I call upon the evaluator and ask them for their evaluation. Second part where I call upon our role players this evening and ask for the report. And third is where I call upon my own personal report. So today we are going to have only two of these segments. You know why? Because we don't have any prepared speech segment. So I will call upon our first role player this evening is none other than our timer. Timer, can I have a report?
Yes, General Evaluator, all of the speeches, table topics were within time, except Rabi with 15 seconds, which moved ahead. So everyone were within time and nobody got disqualified. Everyone were above 1 minute. That's it.
Okay. And
Thank
today, thank you. Let's give Mamta a big round of applause. And today we don't have any R counter and grammarian, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, this is something different because of it's a special meeting. So generally,
Yes.
these are critical roles that we need to have. And I will move on to my final segment as the general evaluator. I really enjoyed this meeting. I was really mesmerized. First thing is because I did not wear the traditional attire until the Toastmaster that he told me, "Where is your traditional attire?" And thank you, Priyam, for reminding me. The best part of an online meeting is you could immediately change. You can present yourself the way you want. And I think kudos to Club Toasted. If there was any other club, I don't think so I had this opportunity. So thank you, Priyam, for giving that big shout out, saying that, okay, wear your traditional outfit. In Toastmasters meeting, you can trial out a lot of different things. Priyam, and today, as a Toastmaster of the day, I think you did a marvelous job. You came in as the opening batsman, as they say in cricket, as a sergeant at arms, where you came and opened the meeting in such a powerful energy. That energy continued, and that energy gave in call to our club president Sham Sundar. Sham Sundar, fantastic job as always. You had your own typical story that you have, uh, your experience that you shared, and you talked about change, which is brilliant. And then came in our Toastmaster of the Day, wonderful theme. Other role of a Toastmaster of the Day is to facilitate this meeting, and you did that really, really well. It was engaging, brilliant. One thing that I would like you to work upon is when you have guests coming to Toastmasters of Toastmasters meeting, talk about the history of Toastmasters. When did Toastmasters start? It's a 100-year-old organization. The different segment, as you explained today, we don't have those segments. So talk about the history of Toastmasters and history of the club. If our president misses, you could cover that. But overall, I think I love the engagement. It was very nice. The smile increases face value. You got a lovely aura when you're on the screen. Continue that, and that aura is infectious. So brilliant. We can all feel that high energy from you. Then came in our table topic master, distinguished Toastmaster Pooja Saran. Wow, what a lovely session. I really enjoyed the meeting. There were a lot of topics which I was wondering, I wish she would call me out. Speaking Tree is one of my wonderful, lovely book. I always read, and I encourage everybody to read. It's my favorite. I think the way you conducted the meeting looked like you were not prepared. And I think you used your thinking on the feet. Look at this, pull, pick something from here. I think that's really wow. I'm sure you're definitely prepared. But if those Toastmasters, if you're not prepared and you have a book shelf next to you, next time I'm going to follow what you just did today. So very well done. I love the way where you always tell and show. So you told us what approach we could use. Members who are there and taken a sabbatical or seasoned Toastmaster like Harneet, who we see her seasonally, like today's meeting, can recollect, use these approach. And good to see Sharda also back and using these techniques that you mentioned. So brilliant job. And you gave roles to members who don't have an opportunity to speak. Table topic master keeps the tradition of every Toastmaster or a guest speaks at the meeting. You kept that tradition alive. So kudos. Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you, Pooja. Now, coming to my role as this is my feedback about the meeting. Wonderful, brilliant recording. Recording was done. Pictures were taken. Uh, let's give our photo master this evening, who is none other than the brand custodian of Toastmasters in our club, none other than Sunny Nagpal. Let's give him a big round of applause. It was very well captured. Those candid moments, brilliant. Anybody I missed? And I think Mamta, timer role, brilliant. I think I'm seeing you after a long time. So good job uh, taking up these roles. Now I will come into my role as election officer. Are you all with me? Okay, good. Do you know why do we have this election officer? Why Toastmasters role is only for 1 year, not for 2 years, 3 years? Why? Come on, unmute yourself and tell me.
Everyone should
Rotational
get a
leadership.
chance.
Everyone should get an
Get a
opportunity
chance. Yeah.
Okay,
to
good.
learn.
Thank you.
Rolling water doesn't catch the moss.
Oh, Baba. That was a big one. Wow, see? Distinguished Toastmaster Dipti. Lovely. Okay, good. Anyone else?
Make hay while the sun
all
shines.
about
Grab the opportunity when it comes to you.
everyone should get a chance to become a leader and to showcase organizing skills and leadership skills.
Absolutely. Yes. Brilliant. All brilliant answers. Just to add on to what was missed. Yeah, Sham has got something.
Change is the only one which is constant. So embrace,
Okay.
we have to keep changing.
Okay,
So
good. Thank you, Sham. Thanks. Thanks. To add on to what you have already mentioned is also to make sure that our Toastmaster leaders are not overwhelmed. There is no burnout. You have to enjoy new thoughts coming into picture, new actions, but our goal is same, right? Distinguished Toastmaster Club program, that distinguished club program, this is what we want to achieve. So today I'm the election officer, and I will just share with you few tips and bits about how this segment is conducted. Now, typically, an election officer is a nominating club officer as well, which is our immediate past president. So, and that committee is led by the immediate past president, who has a team of experienced Toastmaster. Now, we have the nomination listed for these club officers role for coming term, which is 2025-2026. And that starts from July 1st until June 30th. Today, we are only going to conduct is the election. We are not going to conduct the installation. Installation should be conducted by the incoming area director, and that should be done in the month of June, because we still have one more month to complete as the club officers term. So we don't want our leaders to escape so early. So let's get started. So I'm going to call upon the nominations, and if there is anyone who would like to stand on the floor for these roles, you would be given a 2 minutes opportunity to deliver a speech on why you are fit for this role. We have our club secretary, Mamta. I would ask her to make note of the ballots, because as a secretary, this is her responsibility to make note of the nomination. So are you ready? Now, to conduct this segment, typically to have this session, we need to have 51% of quorum of members attendance. Club Toasted has got 22 members on roster. Out of that, 19 are paid members. And today, amongst us, I've got 12 or 13 members present, which is brilliant. So I think we meet this quorum, and I think you all should give a big round of applause. Typically, elections I've attended as an election officer, we were not able to conduct because the quorum is not met. So I see every member of Club Toasted is genuinely interested in supporting the club. Now, serving as an officer is an honor. And if you read the Toastmasters International Promise, it is one of the promise, and I will share with you all in a bit. So let's get started. So the first role that I have for the office of the president, the nominating committee has nominated Distinguished Toastmaster Dipti Potnis. Now, when I call upon the names, I will call out 3 times. If there is no one, then our secretary Mamta would make a note and will pass on the ballot. Now, there are 2 ways to do this. Either the secretary can pass on the ballot, or we could use the parliamentary procedure. Aye for support, nay for you do not support. We are going to use the secretary's presence here. So let's start. Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations for the floor from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed without objection. Since there is only one candidate for the office of president, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the club secretary Mamta to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Distinguished Toastmaster Dipti Potnis. Please hold your applause. We'll move on to the second role. For the office of Vice President of Education, the nominating committee has nominated Distinguished Toastmaster Pooja Saran. Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed. Without objections, since there is only one candidate for the office of Vice President of Education, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the club secretary Mamta to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Distinguished Toastmaster Pooja Saran. For the office of Vice President of Membership, the nominating committee has nominated Sunny Nagpal. Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed. Without objection, since there is only one candidate for the office of Vice President of Membership, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the Secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Sunny Nagpal. For the office of Vice President of Public Relations, the nominating committee has nominated Priyam Sharma. Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed. Without objection, since there is only one candidate for the office of Vice President of Public Relations, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the Secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of club for Priyam Sharma. Now, for the office of Secretary, the nominating committee has nominated Runali Basak. Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed. Without objection, since there is only one candidate for the office of Secretary, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the Secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Runali Basa. For the office of Treasurer, the nominating committee has nominated Rabi Chandra. Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed. Without objection, since there is only one candidate for the office of Treasurer, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the Secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Rabi Chandra. Now, for the office of Sergeant at Arms, the nominating committee has nominated Hassan Fazal. Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Are there any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are closed without objection. Since there is only one nomination, one candidate for the office of Sergeant at Arms, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the Secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Hassan Fazal. Now we have all these posts nominated. Are there any further nominations? If not, I would like to conclude. And I think these are our elected officers. If you could spotlight them and give them a big round of applause. Can we have all our nominated elected members? Can we have spotlight them, please? Done. Thank you, Pooja. Let's give them a big round of applause for these wonderful elected officers. Thank you. So you all will be officially installed by the incoming area director in the meeting of June before your term starts. I wish you all the very best. And with this, we conclude this election ceremony and hand over control to a lovely Toastmaster of the day. Best of luck for your leadership journey, taking Club Toasted to the next level. Over to you, Priyam Sharma.
Thank you so much, DTM Christopher. To wrap up today's flavorful session, cultures are like ingredients. Whether we blend them into a melting pot or toss them in a salad bowl, the richness lies in the mix. So, are we a melting pot or a salad bowl? Maybe we are potluck dinner, where everyone brings something special to the table and it all comes together beautifully. Thank you for being part of this cultural carnival. I now hand the stage back to our president, Toastmaster Sham Sundar.
Thank you very much, Priyam. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her a big round of applause for our own Toastmaster of the day, Priyam Sharma, for the wonderful job she has done today. And thank you for our own general evaluator as well as election officers, nominated election officer today, Christopher, DTM Christopher. Thanks a lot for accepting our invitation and being conducting the election, successful election for Club Toasted. So as I was mentioning in the beginning, the change is the only one which is constant, and of course that keeps evolving every time. Today we have not just witnessed a small change, but it's a huge change which makes the Club Toasted very pride, and we are all proud to welcome our new officers, ex-com officers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause for accepting this selfless leadership for this fraternity, not only for Club Toasted, for the Toastmasters fraternity, for entire Toastmasters fraternity. I'm sure Club Toasted has always been marking, living each and every year, each and every month. We have been giving, ensuring that, okay, for this fraternity, we are going to leave some kind of a high mark. And we are going to we are going to raise the bar and maintain our standards much more higher than what we are today. And I'm sure the Club Toasted will be having a very bright future with all these eminent leaders who have been chosen leaders for next term 2025 as well as 26. I wish you all the best. With that, I do have some feed forward to take before I wind up the meeting. So I would again go back to Toastmaster Jansi. Toastmaster Jansi, would you please unmute yourself and share your experience for today's meeting? Are you there, Toastmaster Jansi?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was lovely meeting you all. This is my first time experience attending an international Toastmaster event because I was all witnessing the clubs which are nearby or in my the place where I'm staying, the Hyderabad clubs. It could be a community club or a corporate. So this is the first time I'm attending an online meeting that's happening outside India. Of course, it's virtual. It's nothing nothing separate us as a Toastmaster community. And it was a very good experience, particularly the TTM. I joined a bit late. It's when it was about to start the TTM session. It was a great experience, and it was very innovative, having books in the shelf and Toastmaster Pooja Charan was very creative in giving topics. Of course, the topics and the selection of the books is like very interesting, and it makes audience to speak impromptu. And this is the first time I'm witnessing an online voting session, how the EC members got selected. Because in my community earlier, I was part of some other club with my previous organization. There, like as the DTM election commission officer, Christopher, Toastmaster Christopher was mentioning, like we used to give a pitch why I want to compete for this role. So since there was no, it was there was no, there was no competition or no other participants, and unanimously the all the roles got selected. It was a new experience and definitely a learning is there. And I believe Toastmaster is a very great platform for everyone to express their views, learn something. You be attend any Toastmaster meeting, there is definitely something for us to learn. That's how it is designed. And thank you for the experience, and thank you for allowing me to share my experience. Over to you, Shamsundar.
Thank you very much for sharing your experience, Toastmaster Jansi. It was really delightful to listen to you for the first time as a Toastmaster of other region, basically. Thanks a lot for sharing your experience. Ladies and gentlemen, before we wind up, we do have, as we promised, we have our uh, for the table topic session, we have got the votes done, and now we have the result. And the result is none other than it's Toastmaster Jansi for a for curating a beautiful pitching in for the table topic session. And congratulations, Jansi, you've been voted as the best speaker for our table topic session. Congratulations. This certificate goes to you, belongs to you.
Thank you. I mentioned table topics is a nightmare for me. I didn't believe. I've said there are so many nice speakers who spoke before me, and I couldn't believe this. I'm still pinching myself whether is it me who have done this. Thank you. Thank you, whoever voted for me, and thank you who believe that I've done my best today. Thanks, everyone, and thanks, Pooja, for giving the opportunity as an external Toastmaster. Thank you.
This is where the leaders are made, as well as the speakers. In fact, Club Toasted is having the I can say proudly, Club Toasted is the homegrown town where we create leaders, as well as we create excellent international speakers, champions. Just to give a small brief about the Club Toasted, recently in the DTAC, the district, the division district competition, what we had in Qatar, Club Toasted, we have our proud member who has become a champion in a table topic session. She is none other than Roshan Sukeja. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for, of course, we have to upload and we have to really encourage all our members to be a champion. And Club Toasted is one club, online club, where we have created champions, we have created leaders. I'm very proud of Club Toasted, and so as our members. Thank you very much for that experience. We have Juliet raised her hand. She wants to share something. Please go ahead, Juliet.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shyam Sundar. I just wanted to give a feedback for the meeting as well as my experience in DTAC as a Club Toasted member. First of all, I would like to congratulate Prem Sharma for taking Toastmaster of the Day. You nailed it, my darling. You did so well. I'm so proud of you doing it. And as well as we really enjoyed the table topics, Master Pujasan, as always, you're so creative. We need to get the ideas, and that should be like a workshop all the time when we have some lot of creative activities here. So this recent DTAC, since we attended in person, and since Toastmaster Shyam Sundar just was saying a very few very humble words, but I want to really place and record that I'm so proud to be a Club Toasted member, as everyone in DTAC were talking about our club. They were talking that this is a role model club, and I'm super proud that I'm a member here. And I was walking as if I was the queen there, hearing about all of this. And I wanted to place this in the record in the meeting that please, all of you, next time, come to DTAC, experience this and experience this vibe. Okay, and share this success with all of us. When Roshan is winning, it's all like we are winning the entire being champions. So it is not only Roshan who's the champion here, it's the club toasted behind who is also the champion here. And looking at all the new XCOM members, I'm super excited. I don't know how you guys were nominating all of you. I missed certain meetings, but it was so wonderful. And I'm sure this 2025, 2026 is going to be even more better. And the next DTAC, we are going to fill our table as well as the next neighbors' tables with all the awards. And that's going to be the spirit. And I'm going to be there to see all of that here. I will come forward and book 3 tables to keep all our awards. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Juliet, for sharing that wonderful experience. Yes, we were seeing the vibrance, and we were seeing the energy and the charge what we had for Club Toasted. In fact, a lot of people, when we were telling about Club Toasted, they were immediately were able to recognize us, and they were related to okay, Roshan, Sukesh, and Juliet. We have a lot of winners. So that's the mark what we have left in the Toastmaster fraternity. And thanks a lot for all the great leaders present here. I cannot close this meeting without having feedback from our president-elect, Deepthi, and founder member of Club Toasted. Deepthi, over to you.
We have Jhansi raising her hand. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, go ahead, Jhansi.
Sorry to interrupt the flow, but I just want to be a small request. Can I attend this meeting every week? I feel so overwhelmed and blessed to be a part of amongst all the best souls here in this forum.
You're most
I would like
welcome.
to know the
Most welcome. In fact,
timings of how often you meet and what is the timings? Is this the
okay,
same timings you?
Okay, if you can just leave the number you're in the chat box. So we're going to add you as our guest, and we're going to keep sharing you, and also we'll keep updating all our meeting agendas as well as meeting schedules. And we would love to welcome you as member.
Thank you.
You are most welcome to join us anytime. And of course, our existing VPM as well as new VPM will be contacting you soon. Thanks a lot, Jhansi. Over to you, Deepthi.
Thank you, Mr. President Shamsundar, for this opportunity to speak. How does it get any better than this? And what else is possible? These are the 2 sentences we are going to live by in coming year. And this is what we are planning. When I nominated myself, I had certain agenda in mind where not I, because I always feel that nobody does anything with I. It is everybody's contribution. And when people work together, it leads to greater success. And hence, I'm so delighted to see all these so many empowered souls around me to work with me in coming 1 year. And we are as you know that we are online, rather we are a hybrid club. We have our physical existence in Doha as well as we are online club. So this hybrid club, this particular year, we are going to take it to new heights in digital evolution. And let us see how it goes and how does it get even better than this. And going forward, you will be receiving so many messages in the club group how the things are going to take shape, because we want to start from day one, and hence certain things we will be rolling out in this month so that we all will be prepared when the term starts. And this particular year we are going to focus on making a mark and making a role model in Toastmasters fraternity for online clubs. And this is what we are going to aim at. At the same time, we will make sure that we will foster the growth, not only personal growth, but growth as a speaker, growth as a leader, and growth, professional growth. All these growths are taken care of, and making the most of this wonderful platform, which is Toastmasters, and a wonderful platform which is called online, where after COVID, I think people have started demeaning this platform a little bit, but let us see what potential it has. And this potential we are going to unearth in this coming year. With this, I would like to congratulate the previous even term, rather current term, not previous, current team who has been working hard, and you people have achieved so many accolades in this year. And we, from inception, we are the club who has almost all the possible accolades with us, and we have been always on that journey of excelling, but we don't want to rest on our laurels. We have to keep going and soaring high. So I will request contribution from each one of you, not only XCOM, from each one of you, to excel yourself, to excel as a Toastmaster, to excel club, and to excel in District 116, as well as to excel in Toastmasters overall. So I will look forward to support from all of you, and let's rock this year. And again, at the end of the year, we will say, how does it get any better than this? Back to you, Toastmaster Shamsundar, President.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Diti, for that feed forward, as we call it in our Toastmasters in Club Toasted, basically. So before I wind up the meeting again, once again, I would like to call upon some secret people who are just watching here, and I would like to have those have their feedback also. Calling on Hanif. Hanif, could you please mute? Very happy to see you after a long time. So we want your feedback also. Hanif, if you can unmute and say.
Yes, I'm unmuted. Am I audible? I'm driving right now. Hopefully my mic is okay.
Perfect. We can
All
hear
right, all right. Thank you very much, Sham. It's very nice to be here as well, and very nice to see familiar faces and new faces as well. Congratulations to all the club officers, the outgoing and the incoming ones. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing year. It looks like I missed, I joined a bit late since I'm outside. I missed an amazing table topic session, looks like. Other than that, it's really good to be here after a long time. And yeah, good luck for the rest of the term. Over to you.
Thank you, Hanif. And we would like to see you quite often. And of course, now that you have admitted yourself that, okay, you're going to be a regular, member as well as regular visitor to our club. So please be active. Take active participation in the club. That's our humble request. Next, moving on to Rabi. Rabi, what do you feel about today's meeting and, of course, the entire proceedings?
It's wonderful, fantastic, and as always, I have been learning from the beginning all veteran Toastmasters. And first of all, in the screen, I was not able to speak without fear. But over the years, at least my fear has gone away, and I can speak whatever I know. I can speak confidently. So for this and all the encouraging people, most of the time I try to be like our Christopher sir. His energy, I am fan of him, and Roshan, she has been mentoring me whenever I need, and TM Sam Sundar always encouraging me to come to the stage, and whenever I am not in the front or not present, he is always pushing me, go front and speak something. Also our Toastmaster Juliet, and nowadays I am hearing too much for Toastmaster Priyam, and the variety of speeches and the OAC speaks, it is inspiring me a lot. Thank you all.
That's wonderful, Ravi. DTM Christopher, sir, I'll just come back to you, but just before I go to come to you, yes, this is the transformation which I would like to show practically for in Club Toasted. What has happened and what was there for Ravi and what has happened. He's one of our humorous champion in Club Toasted. So as just for everyone here, this is the proud moment, at least for me. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will share my feelings here. This is what we want to see in Club Toasted. This is our mission of Club Toasted, and we have just achieved one part of it, and we have so many things to achieve like this. Moving on now, let me pick up Harnit. Harnit, we definitely need your feedback because it's you're seeing the changes now. So please tell us your feedback.
Well, as you know very well that it's been almost more than a year that I have not attended the meetings of Club Toasted, and I've really, really, really missed it a lot. And that is the reason I'm sure Sham will agree with me, because I was calling him that I want to join, want to join back and all that. So yeah, I see a lot of new faces and amazing improvement in people who were old members as well, who I'm familiar with, and and that's what I want to see for myself. I want to also improve, and that is the reason I came back. I know it is very difficult for me to be consistent and be present, um, because of a lot of other commitments which are happening on the weekends. Let's see how far I can go with this. I have learned a lot today from everyone, and I hope to learn in future as well. I see tremendous amount of change, and all good and positive for sure. So there has been, I mean, I really enjoyed the meeting, even if there were no speeches today and only table topics. Still, the it was really full of fun. So yeah, and thank you as usual, Pooja, for giving us so many creative ideas to present. Plus, I love how Priyam, because I think she doesn't know me very well. And Priyam, I loved her work today of TMOD, how she spoke. I love her expressions. Like she makes all those beautiful faces, which I want to do myself and want to learn also, because I think my speech is very boring and very monotonous, and I want to make those kind of beautiful expressions as well. And she's very beautiful, by the way. And thank you so much. And thank you, Jansi, for taking out time today to attend our meeting. And a lot of other people are there in this meeting who I do not know yet and hope to know them in future as well. So thank you so much for giving me a chance to speak.
Thank you, Harnit. Thank you. Thanks a lot for your feedback. Sharda, would you love to unmute yourself and say something? Basically, give your feedback.
Yes. Hello, Toastmasters. Congratulations, club officers. First of all, I would like to congratulate everyone. And I second Harneet, because even I've lost touch in the meetings. I've not been so active for the past more than 6 months, I hope. The same thing goes with me. I know I would commit for the meeting and then somehow I would not be able to join, but still I will try my best to be consistent hereafter. And this Club Toaster was always a part of my family. So I learned a lot only from this family. So everything goes like this. Like always I hear something, I get motivated only from Toasted. So wherever I speak, I get the confidence only from the club. Thank you for encouraging me. I'll try my best to be a part of it.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharda. Yes, we would love to see you quite often and keep coming in to learn, to get motivated, and to excel yourself in life, as well as in professional as personal life. Now, let me move on to DTM Christopher. Yes, it's all yours.
Yeah, thank you, club president. I'll keep it very short and crisp. You know, there is a USP of joining Club Toasted. Can anyone tell me this club has given two big things? First one is the first online distinguished Toastmaster is none other than the lovely Pooja Saran, right? So this is something which Club Toasted has given to District 116. And second is a district champion, Roshan Sukeja, table topic. What else that club officers or club members can ask for? You know, you all should feel so proud, like I am feeling, like Juliet was sharing her experience, right? And you all should be a brand ambassador to pass on this positive vibes and, you know, lovely story. This is where the theme or the our theme, right, which is where leaders are made, is absolutely, you know, the club has showcased and produced so many great leaders and champions. So I'm super happy as a club sponsor that, you know, I am at the right place where I am doing the right thing and with lovely bright people. So I just wanted to share my 2 bits of experience and my feeling. Over to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Before President takes over, can we have a big smile so that we can click a picture and make this day?
Before that, actually, I have my last person, of course,
Hold
without
on,
which we cannot.
let's take a picture. No, let's take a picture, please.
Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture. Yeah,
Okay, get your perfumes ready. Sunny, you're taking the pictures, right? Cool. Over to you. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Thank you. Of course, we cannot wind up the meeting before asking our own the leader. Of course, as DTM Christopher said, the first, we have a lot of first in Club Toasted. So one of the first is nothing but winning, being a DTM for the online club. DTM Pooja, we definitely want to hear from you.
Thank you so much. I couldn't attend DTAC this time because I was attending a district annual conference here in District 98. The moment I stepped in, they realized I'm a distinguished officer already. They asked me to take up the area role where they actually have an election for it, I assume. Everyone wants to be an area director. They came to me and they asked me, would you like to take an area director? So I was an area director halfway, all because Club Toasted had given me that kind of opportunity. The moment I went and stepped in, I was surprised people knowing my name, that you are first ever. Until now, there is no one who's completed the entire Distinguished Toastmaster journey only and only online. I was surprised. They knew my name already. I met Distinguished Toastmasters Gauri Sheshadri, the second Vice President of International Toastmasters, and she knew my name. And she wanted to know, what's your club's name? That was surprising. I met Mark Brown, and he knew District 116 so beautifully. I'm so proud of being part of District 116, and especially this club, which is bringing leaders, and they're shining everywhere. If I have a little spotlight here in District 98, it's only because District 116 has thought of this club Toasted, and I was fortunate enough to have DTM Christopher sir to have their guiding hands always on me to take it forward and spread it all across. Thank you so much. This year, myself and the entire team, along with this team, Christopher sir, you are going to have so many accolades and laurels just because of this. And you will be like, oh, thank God I sponsored this club. We're going to turn the tables with all of your help. The screen will fall short. Over to you, President.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, DTM Pooja. That is really, really overwhelming for all of us. And I'm sure a lot of people must be now curious. And I'm sure, 100% sure that no one will miss the meetings. Mark my words. No one will miss the meetings from next time onwards. And we'll be having lots and lots of people joining over here. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to say hasta la vista, as well as conclude our meeting number 86 for Club Toasted as over. Thanks a lot for everybody's contribution.
When are we meeting next?
We are meeting on 14th of June. 14th of June. And please be ready. And of course, we will be again posting our role players list. So please take up the role. And of course, as usual, come prepared. Let's enjoy. Let's make one more meeting a grand success. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Christopher sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
guys. Bye-bye.
See you, honey.
Thank you. Bye.
See you again. Bye-bye.